I knew Sarah. Hi, guys.
Hey, guys.
So if you're watching this, most likely you've already watched part 1 of our concert etiquette video. So I'm hoping...
And tips.
Slash tips. I'm hoping you actually enjoy this and it can actually help you out and maybe help out you. Somebody else, it might help your dog out. I don't know if you take them to concerts or something.
I know for me, had I known most of this from my first concert back when I was 16, I would have been more prepared.
Oh, definitely.
It would have come in handy.
And this is not just from me, this is from the internet, but this is also from fellow concert viewers that we have.
Friends,
other people, actually staff members too, because one of my friends, Albert, he does a lot of stuff at Best Buy Theater for K-pop concerts, and he gave me some of the tips too. So, this is not just from us, this is also from our experiences and from other people. So, we're gonna keep going, and we're at number 11, so you take on number 11.
If you feel like you are going to be sick, get out of the crowd, because chances are you're either going to pass out or you're going to vomit. You don't want either of those. It's not fun.
You'll be embarrassed in front of the artist.
You'll be embarrassed.
Yeah, so don't do that.
Just get out of the crowd if you're not feeling well.
Don't push it.
And that also goes along with our next one, number 12.
Stay hydrated with water. We're going to talk about when you're inside indoor concerts. I know at the Best Buy Theater in New York City, it's a big venue, but it's still small when you get a lot of people in there.
And they don't allow you to bring in water bottles.
Unless it's closed.
Yeah.
Closed water bottle, not open, and everything, and that fucking sucks. Because it is so freaking hot in there because there's no air conditioning. And when you get a lot of bodies in one area, people are breathing a lot.
It raises the heat. You start to feel
even when you're in the very front, it could suck. It sucks so much. And so just drink a lot of water before, if you have to pee.
And at Warped Tour, they allow you to bring in an empty water bottle or also an unopened standard size 16.9 fluid ounce water bottle.
And you can also bring in filtration bottles.
Yeah, an empty water bottle, because they have filtration water stations there. We incidentally didn't find them.
We might have been looking in the wrong spots. I don't know.
We could have.
It was our first time to Warped Tour, so...
Our Warped Tour was pretty big because there's about 6 stages, plus there was a hill in between, so you had to climb over the hill to get to the other side.
So we're more prepared. We're more prepared and stuff. So we're actually going to do another, after we do our vlog, we're going to do a video of vlog and stuff for Warped Tour, to be ready for Warped Tour. And we're also going to do stuff closer to Warped Tour, talking more about it. So... We're going to go on...
About what it is, how it started.
How to be prepared for it. So look on for that. So we're actually going to move on to number 13.
Number 13 is, you're there for the whole band, not just one of them. Remember, it takes everybody in the band to make that one song.
It takes a village.
It takes a village.
And you actually notice this, we actually noticed this on our official Blackville Brides Facebook page. People are always and it kind of drives me a little bonkers too sometimes. And also this evolves to K-pop groups too, and J-rock groups and stuff. I've heard this with this too.
They'll all say, "Oh, I love just Andy," or "I just love Ash,"
or New Kiss. I love Eli, or I love Kai from EXO, or I love Zello, or
but don't get us wrong though. You can have your favorite member in the band.
You can have your bias. Just so don't be like, well, I love Andy and he's the only one. All the other members suck.
Yeah, don't do that. They all work together to make that one song.
Yeah.
Or a whole bunch of songs. They're the whole band.
Like, I love Andy and I love Ashley. I love them so much. But I love watching Jinx vlogs. I think Jinx is freaking adorable, even though he's creepy as hell.
He's a creeper.
And
CC and his pugs.
I love CC and his pugs and his goofiness. His CC. I love...
And when I gave him that pug at concert.
I love Jake, I love Andy, I love Ashley, I love James, I love Cece. I love all of them. But I love Ashley and Andy. They're just something about them. Like they just kind of separate a little bit. But I love all the members. I love all the members of EXO, and I don't remember all of the names because there's just there's so many.
I love all the members of Motionless in White. Particularly like Ghost.
I love Chris.
He's different.
Like in Block B, you love Taeyo. You love Taeyo, but you're like, oh my gosh, Zico's actually kind of cool.
Zico's really fast.
know.
Plus the ostrich.
And P.O.'s kind of cool because he acts like a total derp and he's like the youngest man of the group, but he looks like an old man.
The one that looks like Kyoya.
Yeah. So, you know, there's always a member that you like, but don't put down other ones. It takes a village, you know. So, Liz, we're gonna go to number 14. No pushing and shoving unless you have to.
For example, protecting yourself and the ones around you.
Yeah, if you like for the Asking Alexandria concert, I had to protect Jenny, her little sister Jenny. I had to push people out of the way like this. For example, if you're putting your arms. I had to do this and stuff. And when we were at the BVB concert, I had to push my arms back and put my arm around her, pushing the people back behind her.
Because I was being pushed into the barrier so hard, I had bruises for about a month after that.
Yeah. There's a barrier.
There's a threshold.
There's a threshold. Don't legitimately push people, but if you see somebody or you're getting pushed yourself, protect yourself. You don't need to throw punches or anything. Just push back a little bit. You'll be fine.
Stand your ground.
Stand your ground, but be respectful. So,
keep an eye on your
number 15.
belongings. That's number 15. It's very important. Make sure you know where your ticket is. Keep it in your pocket.
I don't know.
Girls, keep it in your bra.
Put it in your bra if you have to.
Put your phone there. Put your money there.
Put it in your pants if you have to. I mean,
my grandmother used to put them in her underwear.
There you go. So,
yeah, it works.
I mean, and this goes with like farther down with our bags. Keep the valuables that you know you're gonna need
on your person yourself.
On yourself. If you have a bag, we got lucky. We went to the BVB concert. I let her have a jacket that I had, and when we got pulled out, it got stuck right in the front barricade and stuff. Luckily, people didn't steal it, but there's always that
really
chance.
Look like much, but
still, there's always that jerk that wants to take something. I mean, this goes for also Warped Tour or any festival you go to. You don't know these people.
Yeah, they could randomly just take something out of your book bag.
You don't know. Just
if you have a camera, keep it on a camera cord around your neck so you know where it is.
Or keep it around your wrist.
Also, with that, you can also easily take pictures, but don't take too many because you want to personally remember it.
You get another thing like I got for my phone. See? I got this. This has my cards in it. This has everything I need in it. I can easily put this around my wrist, and there you go.
Yeah.
You know.
Because we did lose a camera once
at
Creation Fest 2011. We lost it at one of the stages, Fringe stage. We never got it back.
Those were special memories that we're never going to get back. But, you know, always keep in mind.
But we still have the memories within our minds, too.
Exactly. So we're going to move on to number 16. If you can, stay after the show. There's generally surprises.
There's normally an encore because people will be like, one more song, like that. And generally the band will come back out.
Or there's a last song. You know, you notice something when they don't do all the songs on their set list because they have a certain amount of songs that they have to do or that they plan on doing.
You do your research beforehand and you know how long their set is.
Exactly.
And there's somehow like this weird little 10-minute span and you're like...
This goes back to research. This goes with rock concerts, even K-pop concerts. When they do tours, they will put out a set list of songs and sometimes they're different throughout the different shows on their tour, but you can look at them and you can generally see a flow. You
can use YouTube and you can research how long their set list is.
You can generally find, okay, this is the one they did in Japan, this is the one they did in New York City, this is the one they did in California. You can look at the three of them most generally, and you can normally see a pattern in how many songs.
Also, with the staying after, sometimes if you stay after, you get to meet the bands afterwards at their merch tables.
Yes.
That's what happened when we went to the Asking Alexandria concert. Yep. We met a new band called The Family Ruin.
Awesome.
Pretty awesome.
And they were such nice guys, such sweet guys. And we're kind of hoping when BVB comes to Watertown in pretty much next week.
10 days.
Pretty much 10 days.
Well, 9 now.
9 days now. They're even though in New York City they didn't stay after the concert, they normally did their
There's a lot of people though.
Yeah, it was a bigger venue.
This is more of a
yeah. And if you did your research, then you'll notice smaller venues,
the more intimate shows.
They tend to come out after the concert and, you know, hang out with their fans, do autographs, do signings and stuff.
Take
and
pictures.
Take pictures, and we learned from that. We learned from research. So check that out with research. So we are at number
17.
Yes.
If you try to meet the musician or musicians at their tour bus, don't force them to talk to you because chances are they are tired, exhausted from their day, from being on stage, being under those lights. We know from being in chorus and theater that it takes a toll on you.
You want to talk about the rock side of it, the rock side of the concerts and stuff? Like rock concerts generally and stuff?
Rock concerts are generally tiring too because they're running around on stage. They do jump in the crowd sometimes, unless you're Andy and you break your ribs or face or knee.
I mean, and also BVB concert that we went to in New York City, Andy was actually sick.
Yeah.
So
they're not always in the best health. They do catch colds because they're interacting with so many people, traveling around to so many temperatures, even countries sometimes, because BVB had just come off of their Europe leg onto the American League Part 1, and Andy had a cold, Cece had a cold.
Yeah. This goes with rock ones and with K-pop concerts and stuff. One of the members when I went to the B1A4 concert was actually kind of sick. When I went to the BAP concert, Zello had kind of a cold. They were really, really tired, especially with them they actually were getting ready to fly to California after. And normally they got the jet lag thing because they're so used to, my knee cracked again. They're so used to time differences and jet lag that over in Korea it's different.
And insomnia.
And I know some of the members from a lot of K-pop groups have insomnia, and they're really tired, and also the language barriers sometimes. There's a lot of K-pop groups I know that know English or have members that know English or know English and they understand it. So it gets really tiring, and they're really tired, and a lot of them haven't eaten all day. They haven't eaten all day.
And if they are sick, let them go, get their rest. Also, if they do breathe on you, you can catch their cold.
We did. We got sick by Andy.
Andy gave us a disease.
Yes.
No. Andy gave us a cold. I was probably already catching a cold beforehand, but
if you watch some of my earlier vlogs, it's only a couple seconds. But after the B1A4 concert, we actually me and a couple friends got to see some of the members getting into their van, and we're just like when they were coming out, we're just like, "Hi guys, hey, how you doing?" And I went to go see and they're just like they were turn around in the back windows and just like waving. When I went to the BAP concert, we went around the back of the venue and stuff, which is not really because you come at the front doors. Yeah, you come at the front doors and you can usually it usually depends. And we were hanging around the back, and we see them coming out and everything. We're just like, we were getting ready to be really loud, and then one of the security guys, who's really, really, really nice, he's just like, "Hey guys, they're kind of tired." And we're like, they were coming out, we're like, "Hi guys, have a good night, I hope you guys, sleep well and everything." And we're talking more like this, but they could hear us, and they actually looked really happy and everything. A couple of them, Zello from BAP was just like, "Bye," waving to the members, saying goodbye to the members. And I went to the UKISS concert. They were getting into the van, and I'm just like, and I actually got that from Suyeon and everything. And if you're respectful to them, they're grateful for that because they're tired just as much as you guys are,
If not more tired.
If not more, because they just trained for traveling and rehearsals and everything all day.
Rehearsals, sound check. Actually putting on the show because they work their asses off.
Yeah, I know for...
Probably not supposed to say that word, but...
I know for K-pop concerts, when they're back in the dressing rooms, a lot of the time you'll see any interviews, when they're not rehearsing or when they're not practicing, they're sleeping. Because that's the only time they get. What do you do on your off time? They'll most likely tell you that they're sleeping. So,
or occasionally playing video games.
Or playing video games. Or, listening to music.
With their loved one.
Or social media. Definitely social media. So, just respectful. They're tired.
Number 18 is important. It's a really good tip. Wear comfortable shoes. Yes. Don't wear high heels to a concert.
I know girls, you want to look good for your oppas, you want to look good for your rock stars, you want to look good for your men.
Or women.
Or women. Just don't do it. It's stupid.
People.
It's stupid. Go and you'll
break your ankle if you wear
If you want to, okay. if you want to and you're going to do like a high touch or something, which is to explain it, it's touching hands like this, high fives. Or if you're going to a meet and greet, bring a nice comfortable pair of shoes. You can wear those high heels when you go into, because they're generally before the concerts and stuff. Ladies, you can wear those high heels. Feel free. But keep a pair of comfortable, even if they're slip-on shoes. Okay. If they're a pair of flats. Okay.
As long as they're comfortable and they have support for your feet.
If you're comfortable, even if it's high heels and you're comfortable in those, still, it's stupid. And also, you cannot just, you might trip and stuff in the pit.
You'll most likely break your ankle if you wear it.
Or you could also hurt somebody else because you could easily stab somebody else, and then it just won't be fun for anybody. Bring an extra pair of shoes, people. That's why we're backpack. Girls, you can bring slip-on shoes. Put them in your purse.
But not flip-flops.
Not flip-flops. Bring
flip-flops break. Flip-flops have no support. Flip-flops have no arch support.
Make sure they're closed-toed shoes.
Yeah.
Closed-toed shoes. You can buy them at Walmart for a couple $. Not that difficult, people. Don't do something stupid.
Simple pair of white Keds work.
Wear them. It's not. You can go to the dollar store and buy nice slip-on shoes. Five Below. Go there. You can go Five Below. Okay. So.
Here's the number 9.
Be mindful of sign size. This will go for any concert, but I generally seen this at K-pop concerts. Girls bring these big giant signs and stuff, and these things, and it's just so stupid. And this also goes for something that we didn't add on our thing: selfie sticks.
Yeah, those things.
I went to the B1A4 concert, and there was a girl right in the front row who had. Okay, if you don't know the selfie stick, you can put a phone or a camera on it, and it's got a timer. It's got a thing at the end of the handle that you can push, and it clicks. It's kind of like a remote, but you can put it out and you can do that. The girl was right in the front row, and she was putting it out to get a bit closer to the artist. And a lot of my pictures, a lot of other people's pictures had the damn selfie stick in the pictures. You're in the front row of the concert. Don't be disrespectful. You're just looking like a dick. Big signs. If you're going to have generally big sign, make sure it's at least maybe this big, just make sure it's a decent enough size where the artist can see what you're writing, but don't be disrespectful. If you're going to have it up, put it up. Okay, artist sees it. Okay, if they don't see it, okay, for a second, put it down.
Yeah.
Count to 100. Count to 100 every time you do, okay? Okay.
Don't hold it up for the entire show.
No. Be like, okay, you kind of, okay, put it up again. Okay. It's been 2 songs. Okay, you can put it up again for a second. Generally you can have the normal size, which is size of a towel, like a long towel or a piece of paper. Do that. Okay. Because people
not like a giant poster board that's this big.
And generally, if you try to do that at venues, they won't let you bring it in.
No.
So they'll generally rip it up. So don't put all the hard work into something like that. Be respectful. If you're gonna sit back in the back things, be my guest. But if there's people behind you, don't be a dick. Okay?
Plain and simple. Number 20. Don't stalk the band or artist. You don't want to be that creeper that creeps them out and gets security called on you.
Yes.
Because you will be kicked out if you start to creep on them too much.
This doesn't just go near the venue. This doesn't just apply to near the venue.
In the venue. In and outside.
This also has to do with when at their hotels, if they're at dinner, if they're going out. I know a lot of people at K-pop concerts and stuff. People were stalking Infinite, and they had to actually change hotels because people were stalking them. They didn't say anything to fans because they wanted to be able to do what they wanted. And some people after the concert, different concerts, were going to Koreatown in New York City and stalking and trying to get into the things while the artists were trying to eat. Come on, people. Don't stalk the artists. If you see the artist, hey, in the street, walk up to him nicely and be like, I'm such a fan of you, and just be respectful, and then, get a picture. Say, can I please have an autograph? Can I have a picture? Okay. Shake their hand or something, or if you ask for a hug, ask before you hug, and
you know that one from cons.
Yes, and then walk away, and let them go. Go the opposite way, or if you're going the same way as them. If you're going to, if you're with other people, or if you're going to dinner or something, but be respectful. Would you want anybody stalking you? I don't think so. So,
Creepy,
you
not
know,
polite, pretty rude.
yeah.
Not fun.
So we're actually going to go to, we're gonna end this part 2, and we're gonna go into part 3 and go check that because we're actually at 20 minutes right now, which is actually really, 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 really long. So we'll see you guys. We'll see you guys in part 3. Bye, guys.